Everything okay?
Yep. Fine.
You want something, a blanket or something?
No, I'm okay. Do you want something? No, fine, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, the people from North England, they're they can have a lot of strengths. So we have to give the leader and the apprentice the first two.
Most houses just seem to do more people live in apartments here in Lisbon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he left us. Great. Yeah, you know, outside of Lisbon, there's more common that the people have own houses. So. And before of the economy boom we had last 15 years, 90% of the people have his own houses. It changed because came a lot of money and the people buy it. But this is not that bad because there's a lot of buildings who was completely destroyed and someone built it new.
Is housing expensive?
Oh yes, for us Portuguese even more. I want to say we talk about only the cities.
Yeah.
The small cities, it's okay. So if you're outside of some beaches and if you're outside of big cities, you can rent a flat for 500 euros. Here in Lisbon, you rent a room for 600.
Gosh.
And the minimum wage is 900.
So two-thirds goes on accommodation.
Yeah. That is really, yeah, that is a lot.
That's very hard.
You know, since, you know, there's something open up with this Trump administration.
Yeah.
So the super rich people, we get notice, we get a few into their mind when we look to Donald Trump. And it looks like that America is responsible for that stupidness. And they don't manage the country good. So we know it since decades. There's living is difficult. So and we did like they did. We put the taxes of the very rich down. And so because there's a lot of money in the economy, but a lot of money in the economy didn't pay taxes. So everything struggles. Maybe it will change. I hope. But still the people are stupid and vote for this very stupid parties. I hope they change their mind. Canada is one of the first who changed completely. And the good thing, I want to say, Trump gets so mad, the next country, Denmark, also changed completely. We will see. Maybe Donald Trump is a communist, though.
He lives in a White House.
So I hope he got off this year, but if not, maybe there's no White House anymore.
No.
Because they destroyed already one part, right?
Yeah.
The most. So I know, as we from older nation like Portugal and England, this is one of the very hard things to destroy a symbol like the White House. Oh. And for nothing. For a ballroom, they cannot dance. Why? Even Donald Trump cannot dance. So, this shop is an old painter of titles.
Oh, right.
Over 100 years.
Yeah.
And when he started his shop, he get a friend who owns this house.
Yeah.
And so he can make started with the devil and get better and better. And the best one is this one, I think. Shit.
They look very nice.
So the style of the paintings of the titles called naive art, which means that it is not that very perfect. This is more about art which the normal people have. So, and we Portuguese, to be honest, we are like that. We have a big history, but I said already, we are simple. We gave the name very simple names. We saw a woman on the mountain, and we called it Woman on the Mountain. One day, when even in the age of the discovery, we passed on a river, and it was January. We called it January, a river in January. You know, that's Rio de Janeiro. So when we have a lot of these examples. So, and which is a kind of impressive, because you think about the people back then. They just make these big discoveries. Just we do that. Now it needs a name, and then what we can call it. So our city invited a lot of modern artists, and we will see another modern art. And this artist was famous for mosaics, and he make a mosaic of cobblestones. And they will appear on my right side behind the bus station. There's a bus station there in front. In this corner, you see the cobblestones reaching up, and you see a woman's face. There you see, here on the right. And the artist didn't say what it's about, but it looks like that is our famous fado singer, Amado Rodriguez, which is buried in the Pantheon. You see? And this house on the top, this tiny little house, looks a bit out of the place. That is one of the oldest buildings in Lisbon. We had a big earthquake, 1755, and this house survived completely, and they left it like it is. You see on the top, with the blue titles on the window. Yeah, and trousers. So, you know already, Lisbon have a lot of hills, and because we are rich on hills, we have a lot of viewpoints. We call them miradores, and this mirador called Portas do Sol, the doors to the sun. Normally the word is true, but nowadays the sun is completely not appear, but it is very sunny place normally. So, and there's a statue, and the statue is from St. Vincent, and if you see his left hand, you will see a ship, And on the ship are two crows, the symbol of St. Vincent. So St. Vincent is the official holy person of Lisbon. And here's another viewpoint. So the viewpoints, when it's a bit sunny, mostly have a coffee. You can see it. Maybe you will like more tea, and you have a lot of calm down, which we love. You look over the view and have a nice day then. One of the reasons why Lisbon get expensive, because we have a lot of these viewpoints, miradores, and there are so many places you can live like a king. So the next church is our oldest in Lisbon, and it is our cathedral. And in Portuguese the word is getting complicated, but the word for cathedral is very simple, just two letters, S and A. We say Sé. Sé de Lisboa. Oh, sorry for that, for the shaking. So bumpy roads. So, and the cathedral is here on the left. This building, built 12 years later after our king arrived to Lisbon. And this church survived also the big earthquake and also the tsunami. So the front side of the church is here. Unfortunately, is not allowed to drive down there. So I'll let the woman to make the picture. You see, there's the front side. Yep. You need patience here. You know that is expensive. Portuguese have less money.
Yeah.
But people who have a bit more, they rather take an electric. So the percentage is over the average of Europe countries, but not that much. So. So a lot of tuk-tuks are electric, so
Yes. Yes.
So it makes sense because the center of city is only allowed for electric.
Right.
Sorry, I have to honk because if he don't go, I lose my link to the next one. Sorry. So now we are in the center. So I said already, with Portuguese you are simple. We gave the things simple names, and because it's the down part of Lisbon, we called it down, like in Portuguese, Baixa. And that is the part we have 1755, the big earthquake and a tsunami, and here was completely destroyed by the tsunami because the